Good morning, everyone. Today, I wanted to talk about managing third party risks. I was recently involved in one of the data breach due to ransomware attack, and there were some negligence on the third party side. So, many companies have policies just like them to manage their vendors, how to provide them access, how they process the information, do they outsource any information, and we build policies to have some controls around it. So, my question to those companies who have a lot of security policies and controls to manage their vendors, how do they ensure that these policies are working effectively? Writing these policies obviously not going to protect us, just like security controls. In the past, a lot of security controls were introduced to us, like having a latest and greatest firewalls, IPS, IDS, many other security appliances in our company. And we used to see them on Visio diagram and think that we are protected, but that wasn't the case. If that was the case, we wouldn't see these big names in the evening news on daily basis. That's becoming a nowadays trend that many companies are getting compromised just because either their policies were not working effectively or their controls were not working effectively. So we have to understand there are some other areas we need to focus. Not only just having a controls in place will protect us. Obviously, we introduced vulnerability scan, penetration testing. We understood the risk, not having a right configuration, not having a right design can put us in a high risk. And then we started performing some of the assessments, started doing some diligence to ensure that these controls work effectively in our organization. But now the biggest challenge we have for those companies who are very mature in in security and having a lot of policies, how are they ensuring that these policies, what they are writing for their third parties or even for internal their organization, these policies are working effectively or stay effective? See, we have to understand one thing. Writing rules and regulations doesn't really help until everyone start following those. I come from India and I know there are many rules and regulations, but how many people and how many cities following those rules and regulations? There are still many areas where a lot of rules are not working effectively. So that clearly explained that once we build something, we have to ensure that these controls and policies, what we are enforcing, work effectively. Otherwise, there isn't any objective to have those for our organization. I'll highly recommend if you guys are enforcing a lot of new policies, making changes in policies, make sure you have a process to validate those policies' effectiveness. If you wouldn't do that, you will lose the objective. You have to connect people emotionally, not just have them follow the policies when they have no understanding what is the objective behind it. So connect them so they can work with you to protect your company. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.